Hello and welcome back to the channel as well as another episode of Astral Ascension. So in the last episode, we started our third run, and with the tactician trait, we're gonna explore every single option available. And this time, in this run, we're also gonna pursue Iris as well. And I've also been looking through some of the bug reports and such, and I realized something that two of Luna's scenes that we've seen before are not saved for some reason. One of the, well, I wouldn't say one of them, but both of them are basically the kissing scenes with her. So one of them is the one where we had our picnic, and then with the photographer, Cameron Snap just like interrupted us kinda, and then he wants to take pictures of couples. And then during that scene we kissed Luna, and then there's another scene where we officially became a couple with her after this happened. And then we went to her home planet, and then Luna finally also confessed her feelings back to us, and then we had another official scene with her as well. But yeah, it wasn't saved for some reason. But yeah, this is also, well, I think people also experience another bug with one of Vela's scenes, which is the blindfold scene, this one right here. And then nobody, like this scene was never saved for them, but yeah, apparently we got lucky and then the scene was saved. And come to think, and if that were the case, I don't know what scenes that we probably missed. Was this scene? Yeah, I think there's a generic one too. I'm not entirely sure, or maybe it's only just one picture of Vela, because there's also the generic ending. But not sure if she had her hand up, because yeah, this one is obviously when we did her route. But I feel like we already got this scene way before we finished her route. But anyway, we're gonna proceed with our Iris run. Yeah, and we're just gonna, the last episode we also is more or less like an introductory to the crew and an introductory opening scene, as well as we also tried not to go into the other routes, and we only pick those options that might just give us those Iris route specific scenes. Mainly the one that we choose to break into the warehouse and get the supplies that we need for our mission, or rather the delivery target or something. Basically the medicine. And I think this is on our way to the next mission. I'm not sure where. I think it was, okay, we'll figure it out. We're just gonna skip. This is the Rook mission with Richard Donovan. We're just gonna skip this entire part. There's also a scene right here. Actually, we never picked the third option before, but because this is actually a second take, because somehow my Streamlabs crashed and then the recording just didn't make it through. So this is like a second take. I just wanna pick the third one this time, because we already picked the first two in the previous runs. Taking him down would guarantee he can't escape. Luna looks displeased.
It also means unnecessarily taking a life.
And as I actually said this in the first take, but yeah, I don't know whether picking this option would like take a point out of like Luna, for example, because the dev did say picking options that go against their moral principles would somehow bar you from their route. Vela nods.
Yeah, it's one thing if people get hurt during the mission, but we aren't paid to be executioners.
Yeah, both of them disagree, so I'm not sure whether it took a point from like their route. Like if whether we can't go onto the route specific scenes, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Yeah, but in this case we're just picking like the hold on. We're just gonna pick the third option as like a default in like most of the generic or the main story, and then in like the route specific scenes we're always gonna default to the second option. And when we see our sister, we're always gonna call her celery. But yeah, we're gonna proceed this part. The client did say to stop him at all costs though.
He's not wrong. We might not have a choice.
Okay, I'm not sure whether if I have too many tabs open or I really need to turn off some of them. I'm gonna, because I do have one of my tabs open and some of my some of my assignments open as well. I wanna close those as well. You know what? Yeah, I think anything to like smoothen the frame rates, because I noticed their blinking are kind of like choppy for some reason.
We'll see what happens, but if possible, we bring the target in alive.
What if the other teams have other plans?
We'll cross that bridge when we reach it. Here's our plan.
And then we can skip this part. Let's just hope nothing bad happens. Iris dismisses the meeting. We all separate and begin our preparations for the mission. I gather my equipment, running through a mental checklist of what I need, and then we skip through all these, and then yeah, because I think it crashed somewhere past this point a bit. We crash until we reach the mission point where we encounter that lone wolf mercenary. So I'm just gonna unskip this and click this option first. I did a lot of dangerous field work at IAP, so I have an idea of what to expect. But as well as even if this is an how do I put it? If this is a line that I never read, I don't know why it just skips the line that you are talking, right? And then it just
Good. That means you've got nothing to worry about.
it always skips the first sentence for some reason. And then we are gonna move on. Exactly. Have you and Iris done this kind of thing before? Kai nods. Then you've also got nothing to worry about.
Nope. We are all good.
Iris joins us, clipping on the last of her gear. We also seen this before. We're gonna skip this entire part. And I'm gonna not skip this because we're gonna pick this one, because we never picked the second option before. Hey Kai, isn't this the guy who always strikes out at clubs?
Oh, damn, you're absolutely right.
The mercenary skulls.
You want to say something to me?
I grin. Sorry, you're not my type.
A comedian, huh?
He gets in my face and jabs a finger threateningly.
You better watch your back when this mission is over.
I'm terrified. Really, I am. The mercenary's hands clench into fists, but he holds back under the watchful eyes of the others. Instead, he spits out a warning.
Watch your back.
After one last glare, he stomps away.
He seems nice.
Iris looked at me, a small smile playing at her lips.
You got rid of him fast.
Oh, she actually liked this option as well. Yeah, if the first run we picked the first option, Iris wasn't that pleased with that in the last run. I met thugs like him at IAP and learned the best way to push their buttons.
Your technique certainly works.
Okay, I feel like my game's getting laggy for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna close one more tab. Or rather one more software. I have Photoshop open. I'm not sure whether that would change anything. Let me just see what else I can close. Maybe an extra folder or something. Or maybe because I'm also uploading. No, because I was also kinda uploading another video a previous episode right now, but I think it's yeah. But apparently the episode is already up, so yeah. By the time at the time I'm recording this, I'm uploading one of those previous episodes. Okay, moving on. We approach the other two mercenaries who look much more agreeable than the lone wolf we had just spoken with. We are just gonna skip this part because we already we are going to stop him this time. And we can skip this part.
What the hell?
You tried to kill him.
I also told you to watch your back. And guess what? No one is here now.
He lets out a frustrated roar and swings at me. Slip. I tried to dodge the attack by my foot. Wait, what? Oh no! Slip. I thought it's an evade move. I tried to dodge the attack, but my foot slips and his face connects with my jaw. Well, we're bound to get this one way or another. Stars cloud my vision in a burst of painful colors, and I stumble back. Luckily, someone catches me before I reach the ground.
Are you okay?
It takes a few seconds for my vision to clear. I see Kai's worried face as he helps me steady on my feet. In the background, the other mercenaries hold back the lone wolf. I nod. Yeah, you just caught me off guard. Kai nods.
What happened?
The lone wolf yanks himself free from the mercenaries and points to me.
Ugh, that idiot let Rook get away.
I'm gonna skip this part because I don't like this scene in general. Yeah, because those two other mercenaries are kind of an asshole as well. If you let Rook escape, they'll just also accuse you. They also don't hate you for that. But if you manage to let the lone wolf kill Rook, at the end of the day, the other two mercenaries kinda, well, I wouldn't say they like that option. They just feel indifferent but they just kill the lone wolf as well. So I'm not gonna care much about that. We're gonna soon we reach the Eidos and climb inside. I think we're gonna. Oh, we can't skip this. Oh, because we got punched, right? Soon we reach the Eidos and climb inside. We make our way through the cargo bay and up the stairs until we reach the lounge, where Bella and Luna are waiting for us. Iris quickly recounts the mission. The two girls listen quietly and nod when Iris finishes. Bella turns to me.
One of the mercenaries attacked you?
Yeah, but we handled him. Kai nods. Luna looks skeptical, but I'm sure the bruise on my face is not helping my case.
Why don't you stop by the med bay and I'll see what I can do about that bruise?
Okay, that's probably a good idea. Iris waits for us to settle down, then she continues.
Because of this unexpected situation, Rook is in the wind and the contract has turned into an open bounty.
I think we can skip this part, right? Yeah, we can skip this entire part.
There's some bruising, but no other damage.
She places a cold patch on my bruise and offers me a small bottle of pills.
Take 2 of these with a drink. It should help with the pain.
Got it.
But please be more careful in the future.
I chuckle. I'm trying not to put you out of work. She giggles.
I appreciate it. But I prefer you to be healthy and me unemployed rather than the other way around.
Spoken like a true medical professional. With a smile, Luna steps back.
You're all clear.
I nod and hop down from the patient bed.
Don't hesitate to come back if you need anything.
Thanks, Luna.
You're welcome.
Yeah, because we never hung out with Luna. If we hung out with Luna more often, we will have a massage session with her. I can't speak. I can't pronounce words. Yeah. Yeah, this is kinda the same as the second run, but she will be more surprised in the second run because we picked the athletic trait and we punched the guy back. We're gonna. This room is empty, so I take a seat in front of the TV. I think we can skip this.
I don't know where the money comes from, but I do know that we need it. Especially if we want the future generation to be capable of making something of this planet.
I don't know why it stops the skip here.
Everyone heard that, didn't they? The district school board endorses common thievery and robbery if it's to pay for your kids' school supplies.
Yeah, I have no idea why it skips this part. Maybe Vela has made some progress by now. It couldn't hurt to check. Can I... I think it's... I head down to the lower level where I find Vela in the engineering bay tinkering with Rook's phone. I think we can skip this entire part as well. Yeah, because they mentioned the word hentai here, I'm pretty sure in the last few episodes I mentioned the word porn in it. I don't think it's an issue, right? I think I haven't picked this option before. I thought I was being careful with my medical and digital banking information, but this doesn't bode well if it's so easily uncovered.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. Knowing where you've been is different than knowing what you did. Just knowing that someone visited a bank or a hospital doesn't say much about the person. But discovering someone went to a website to compare mortgage rates or visited a site for penguin videos, that is quite telling. In fact, those searches are how you get targeted ads.
Huh, that actually makes a lot of sense. Vela refocuses on her work. She really knows her stuff. And I can skip this part, right? Yeah, there's no extra scenes here as well. Since I have a few minutes, I should check in with my sister. Who knows when I'll be able to chat with her next. I'm gonna skip this part as well. Keep calling her Celery. Yeah, this is the part where she kinda hates us for that, right? What is the option here? Hey Celery, hey I blink. No groan, no eye roll. This is unusual. Yeah, this is the part. I think we chose this as the first time. Third option this time. I shrug. Hard to tell at the moment. I'll let you know once it's finished.
I see.
The quiet settles in. Celeste is acting strangely. I would have expected a bit more of a reaction from her. She's usually so upbeat and energetic, and she's upset that because... Yeah, she was upset because we were doing BS. Or rather, we ran into a nebula storm. Third option.
And I'm glad nobody got hurt. It just doesn't make sense why you got caught in one in the first place.
They always skip this for some reason. Have you been really thinking about that this whole time? Like we said before, we're totally fine. Nobody was hurt. Do I need to tell her the truth? She doesn't need to know. Have I, do I want to scum save here? Scum save. Why not? Tell her the truth. Yeah, we never seen this part, so never mind. Celeste seems genuinely worried about me. I want to put her at ease, but I don't think lying is the way to do it. It's better that I tell her the truth. You're right. We didn't get caught. We jumped into the storm on purpose.
You did? How come?
We had to jump into the storm to avoid the raiders chasing us. I'm not sure if that came out right, but that's fine. Panic rises in her voice.
Oh my gosh, you encountered raiders?
Almost, but not quite. We couldn't take them all at once, and we knew they wouldn't follow us into the storm, so we jumped. Yeah, this entire part is the same as well. This option? Maybe. I'll take it into consideration. Celeste giggles and the brightness returns to a smile. I grin. Celeste seems just like her old self again, which is a relief. And this part is the same. Now we're gonna skip this entire part. We fall asleep as well. We're gonna check some parts as well. A loud knocking on my door jolts me out of my dreams. We're gonna skip this entire part as well. We're gonna pick this option this time.
Of course, you gotta let the boys breathe. You know how it is, right?
Why, do you? This is getting a little weird. And this part is entirely the same part. Skip, skip, skip. I think we'll reach the point where we fight Rook, right? Or maybe our tactician trait will kick in, and then maybe our tactician trait will kick in, and then choose the best option. Your choice. Suit yourself. And they don't skip this for some reason. She grins. Iris calls out to us.
Everyone ready? Let's go.
And we can skip this entire part as well. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. We're not gonna extort him this time because we did that in the last playthrough, and we're gonna see how it plays out. Yeah, and Nathan reveals himself. Ah. The tactician trait kicks in. We're gonna say right here. Iris said our priority is to bring him back peacefully, but it's clear that now that's now impossible. If we want to avoid violence, we need to either let him go or convince him to give up his Rook persona. Otherwise, a fight is inevitable. I'm not sure because we never actually turned him in, whether dead or alive. This is technically the same as the extortion option. Well, this is the best option. This is probably kill him, right? I think we're gonna pick this option and see how it goes. You tell a nice story, but at the end of the day, you're no better than your colleagues. You disregard the law you're meant to uphold for selfish reasons. Kai nods.
Yeah, all I'm hearing are excuses as to why you're above the law. Typical politicians, thinking they're better than everybody else.
But how is helping all of his constituents selfish?
Because the way he's going about it is still dangerous.
Vela is about to protest, but Iris silences her with a look. She turns back to Nathan.
We have a job to complete, so we still have to bring you in.
Nathan sighs,
I was afraid you'd say that.
and then we fight, right? He reaches for his gun. Shoot him, but I'm faster. I whip out my gun and stun him. He gasps as the volts jolt through his body, and he drops his weapon. I keep my finger on the trigger until his legs buckle and he falls to the ground. His men spring into action, but my team backs me up. Kai and Iris make quick work of disarming the guards nearest to us, and Vela liberally stuns the men surrounding her. Luna kicks Nathan's fallen gun out of reach as I sprint to his side. She narrowly ducks. Wait, what? She narrowly ducks a kick aim at her head and strikes the guard on the side of the neck. Ah. His muscles give out and he falls to the ground. So yeah, I think Luna was in the midst of treating one of Nathan's men. Pressure points. Of course. She nods at me before fighting off the next guard. It makes sense that a doctor would understand pressure points, but to be able to use them in the middle of a fight suggests either a martial arts or heavy combat background. So yeah, this will also kind of delve deep into Luna's backstory as well. Either way, I don't have time to wonder about it. Soon all of Rook's men are on the ground, leaving my team the only one standing.
Get this place secured while I reach out to our contact.
I make sure Nathan's bonds are secured and stuff a gag in his mouth. Kai nods towards Nathan on the ground.
You got him, hotshot?
Yeah, I got him. So at least no one dies here. I put Nathan's hood back on as an extra precaution while Iris makes her phone call. The air is tense while we wait for Richard and his men to arrive. My team keeps a close watch on the guards to make sure none of them wake up prematurely. Soon, the crunch of gravel signals vehicles approaching. Iris gestures for us to exit the room. We follow her outside of the building and watch the cars come to a stop. Richard isn't with the group, but I recognize our contact flanked by bodyguards.
Good job finding Rook and the location of his hideout.
Iris nods. The contact surveys the factory.
I assume the target is inside.
Yes. He's secured and ready for you.
Excellent.
With a flick of his head, he orders his men to move forward. They swiftly fan out while the contact turns to us.
Thank you again for your assistance. We'll take care of things from here.
What will you do with him?
We'll take him to the client. Whatever happens after will be up to him.
And the payment?
Yeah, I think there's also a bug in the continuity where even if you turn Rook in, they somehow say Nathan Chase is doing something to the people. Like Nathan is like playing his part as a politician for some reason. I don't know why the bug happens, but let's just hope it's fixed by the time we get to it. But I don't think we'll reach that point anytime soon. We probably will see that the bug happened, or let's just hope it not.
You will receive the payment once our pickup is confirmed. Now, if you'll excuse me.
He nods before following his men into the building. What do you think the client is going to do with Nathan?
Probably have a very polite and lovely conversation.
Yes, that sounds likely.
He's going to lose his mind once he discovers who Rook really is.
Oh, how I'd love to be a fly on the wall to witness that.
Iris gestures to us, but I'm pretty sure. Let's just hope. I don't think this will be the best ending, but I feel like the ending from the option from the first run is the best one, where we finally convince him to play his part as Nathan and not Rook.
There's nothing more for us to do here. Let's head back to the ship.
This time we pick up the pace as we travel back to the dock. There's no need to hide in the shadows anymore, which makes the journey that much faster. Soon I spot Diedos in the distance. We climb aboard and Iris leads us up to the bridge. We climb up. Oh, hold on. Let me plug in my charger for my device. Let me just check. We climb aboard and Iris leads us up to the bridge. Are we ready to fly now?
Let's get into orbit and then we can discuss our next destination.
Alright. The team finds their seats and we all strap in. I flick the necessary switches and the ship hums to life. Soon we lift off. Once we are stabilized in orbit, I look back at Iris. She fiddles on her phone before addressing the team.
You should have all received your payments now.
I check my phone. Everything seems to be in order. Thanks.
This is my favorite part of the mission.
Payday?
Payday.
Okay. Vera looks at her phone.
For some reason, this payday feels wrong. Are you sure we made the right decision?
Of course not.
Of course we did. The mission said to bring that guy in, so we brought that guy in.
Yeah, I know, but don't you feel like Rook deserved better than that?
No. He's just as crooked as the rest of them. It's for the best that we turned him in.
He's not as bad as you're making him seem. His goal was noble, but his methods left a lot to be desired.
Kai shakes his head.
No way, he's just as bad as the rest of those politicians. You can't believe a word they say. Those silver-tongued snakes will say whatever they can to get exactly what they want.
Oh my! You seem quite familiar with them, Kai. I suppose it does take one to know one.
He clutches at his chest.
Oh, Luna, you wound me.
She smells sweetly. Iris clears her throat.
We were here to do a job, and we did it. Anything else does not concern us.
Yeah, I suppose that's true too.
And now that this job is over, we can focus on the next one.
I bet this one is the Pongo Sanctuary
Right.
mission. Vela grins smugly.
I bet this next mission will be a piece of cake, especially after how we expertly resolved this last one.
The way Vela keeps saying this sentence kinda doesn't sit right with me. Because all those like deep talks about whether if we did the right thing, and then now we're gonna go on the next mission, she just says this line kinda feels off for some reason. I don't know why. But we're just gonna skip this entire part as well. Because the wording is vague. Yeah, we're gonna pick this option. I don't know what assisting means in this case. It's a very vague choice of wording.
Yeah, because hunting would scare away any chance of help.
Or it will attract actual hunters.
Or that.
Kai blinks.
Wait a second.
Luna giggles.
It seems something doesn't add up here.
Say what? No.
We'll be hunting for a new navigator if you don't put these coordinates in.
Yeah. I don't know why when we pick the first option. I mean, if we pick the second and third option, when Iris says this sentence, it kind of makes sense. But if we pick the first option, I don't know why it doesn't. I feel like it doesn't make sense. But I think she's also based off what Kai said earlier before our decision. He also mentioned hunting, so yeah. It doesn't feel right if we pick the first option though. But yeah, we're just gonna skip this entire part as well. Skip. We still have time. We're gonna keep skipping. Skip this entire part. We are going for her route, so we're gonna pick this option. I think this is where we can also get a CG based on the one of those options if we saw back in the menu. Curious to know what song this is? Are you curious what song this is?
I don't mean to impose.
You aren't. Iris relaxes into a smile.
In that case, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't.
I was listening to. I grin as I turn my phone towards her. Oh, we have options. What does she like though? Do I have an option to pick the most optimal one? First one, let's go with the first one. Justice Beaver, really? The latest pop song, of course. This new track is from Justice Beaver. Justice Beaver is really catchy.
Oh, I see. I find that pop songs all sound a bit similar.
How dare you? Oh, how dare you? Oh yeah, whatever. Although I will not openly admit it, she's not wrong. A lot of pop songs use the same chords. I offer Iris my earbuds. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna look through all the options and pick the one that's best. Rock. A classic rock song that got remastered. To be honest, I prefer the original since the imperfections of the recording gave it more personality. Iris smiles.
I agree. You can't go wrong with a classic.
Okay, I offer Iris my earbuds. Yeah, we're gonna go back. We are gonna pick rap and see what she thinks about it. A new song from my favorite rap artist. Iris blinks.
Oh, an interesting choice. I personally haven't listened to much rap.
She thinks.
Although I'm not sure I'm a fan of the lyrics.
She must mean the garbage rap songs which tarnish the lyrical genius of old school rap. It really depends on which song you're listening to. They are the ones that only talk about they are the ones that only talk about money, girls, car, alcohol, hitting up clubs, etc. But you also have rap songs which are actually deep. They are like, come on, I can't speak for today for some reason. They are like a capsule of the rapper's life, the struggles in their world, societal structures deconstructed, or their family or relationship bonds. Iris takes on an expression of intrigue.
That sounds much more meaningful and like something I'd consider checking out.
I offer Iris my earbuds. I'm not sure what will be the Pixelverse equivalent of Eminem, so I'm not sure how they would spell his name or rename him in a really punny way or something. K-pop. What the heck? It's all about that K-pop life. BTS is my jam.
No, please, not another one.
Huh? Iris sighs.
Kai is obsessed with K-pop.
I always like this impression that she makes. That's because he's a man of culture and sophisticated taste.
That's one interpretation.
Why don't you have a listen? She shakes her head.
No, thank you. When Kai first joined the crew, he would blast K-pop constantly. It was on the comms every time he forgot to mute. He made it our soundtrack when we embarked on missions, and once he even played it across the Aidos's PA system.
Iris crosses her arms.
Just thinking back to those times is enough to give me a headache.
I think this is the fail version of it.
I didn't even mind the music at first. In fact, I kind of liked it. It was all of Kai's stan and fandom talk that put me off K-pop.
I agree with this. Honestly, after hearing all of that, I don't blame you. She huffs up a breath, looking a little sheepish.
Sorry, I went off on a rant there.
It's fine. I stopped the song and tapped back to the main menu of the app. So, what's your favorite genre of music?
Well, it's...
Did we just progress everything? Iris hesitates. I wonder why she's acting so shy. Either she's not used to talking about her interests, or she listens to something too embarrassing to share. It's funny though, but yeah, I think picking this would literally... I think there's a CG here that you will miss if you pick this. Electronic car? Whoop, whoop, whoop. What? Yeah, Iris's expression is always amusing. Iris blinks, then raises an eyebrow.
You were listening to electronic music.
Do I want to say this? Whoop, 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 whoop. How many of whoops there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Whoop, 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 whoop. You know what? I lost count. Screw that. I'm not...
I'll go ahead and translate wub to yes.
Wub. I offer Iris my earbuds. Yeah, we're gonna skip this part as well. Country. What I always enjoy listening to while driving my F-151 pickup truck after shopping at House Depot. Country music. I take in a deep breath. I wanna remember how to sing this. Take me home. The one back in. I wanna sing the part in the final line where in Kingsman. Yeah, it's kind of a sad outcome. Rest in peace, Merlin. If I remember his name. I hope I didn't misremember his name. Oh no. Yeah. Rest in peace, Merlin. Iris wears a strange smile.
You are entitled to your personal preference of music, whatever genre it may be.
I offer Iris my earbuds. Okay, every single option results in you handing, except for this. Eurobeat. Eurobeat, of course. Iris's face lights up.
Eurobeat?
I blink at her outburst. A slight blush creeps into her cheeks while she composes herself.
Eurobeat is actually my favorite genre of music.
I wouldn't have guessed that about you, but that's awesome. I love the upbeat and high tempo tracks. It really gets you in the mood to move. She nods, her smile broadening.
Exactly. They started out as my workout playlist, but I liked it so much that I ended up listening to it all the time.
This is the first time I've seen Iris so animated. It's nice to see her so passionate about her interest. Do you have a song that you recommend? I'd love to check it out. Iris grins excitedly.
I know just the track. Search for Deja Vu by Conce de Rifto.
Is that a reference? I am gonna make sure that I'm thinking about the same track. You know what? I'm literally gonna look it up. Can't see. Oops. I have my alarm on. I feel like that's the... I'm not sure what this means. Well, it's a thing, but I'm not entirely sure if it's the artist or something. But I know it's like a meme or something, based on what I'm looking at. It's a meme from what I can see, but I know the song. But yeah, the artist is basically not the same name. But maybe I'm just being stupid right now. Yeah, my brain is not my brain is not working right now. Yeah, it's a meme from what I'm looking at, but I'm not sure what the others mean. I search for the song on the app and it pops up as the first result. Sweet. I'm ready to play the track, but I realize I only have one set of earbuds. Yeah, this is the option for the CG, I suppose. What if we choose the K-pop and then we're gonna skip this entire part first. What if I pick this one? I not knowingly. Oh, polka music.
Huh? What? I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. It was obvious. You must secretly be an accordion player. She shakes her head.
It's not polka music.
On his face. Her pot is cute. Hey, to each their own.
It's Eurobeat.
Iris stares in shock. She seems just as surprised to have blurted that out as I am to hear it. I was not expecting that.
It's because the music is so energizing and fast-paced. The beats make you want to get up and move, and the lyrics are uplifting. Listening to it pumps me up. It makes me feel like I can accomplish anything.
Wow, Iris is super passionate about Eurobeat. No, we're not gonna pick these two options, right? What if I pick this? Default the second option. The great thing about music is there's such a wide variety that you can find something for everyone.
Agreed.
Iris smiles.
Thank you for the chat and for finding my bracelet.
No problem.
Anyway, I won't take up any more of your break. There's something very important I still need to do.
We're not gonna. I wanna pick the option where we. Which one is the better one? I'm thinking about this and the K-pop one. Share the earbuds. Here. Yeah, we have this part. We have the CG right here, but I'm gonna go back a bit. What if I want to listen? Oh wait, what? Oh, I accidentally skipped this part. Yeah, because I stopped this part. Want to listen? She hesitates just when I think she'll decline. She accepts them. I hit play and hear the muffled beats of the music. Iris patiently listens for a short while before handing the earbuds back to me.
It's a decent track, but I somehow feel like I've heard it before.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a plain cheese pizza if it's done right. She pauses and then she smiles.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah, I stop the song and tap back to the main menu of the app.
Well, it's...
Yeah, it ended up the same thing regardless of which of these options. Well, I like the Eurobeat is, you got it right the first time. I feel like Eurobeat is the best one by far.
The track has a nice, pristine clarity to it. They did a great job on the remaster.
Yeah, they did.
But I also prefer the original, if for no other reason than for authenticity's sake.
You and me both. I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels this way. Yeah, everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick every single one apart from K-pop. Yeah, I'm curious of what she says.
Without a doubt, I prefer this type of rap music over what I've heard in the past.
I smile. I thought you would. It's a wide genre, so you need to filter the good from the bad. She nods. Okay, we're gonna keep picking every single one. So, what do you think? Iris smirks.
Wub.
I am so happy right now. I stop the song and tap back to the main menu of the app. Oh, it's the same thing. Country. Thoughts? Iris forces a smile.
I still respect your preference in music, but listening to this has further solidified my own opinion on country music.
I guess. Haters are gonna hate. Yeah, I can. There's literally the option to say that Eurobeat is trash now. This is the same part. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna choose this one because I wanna pick this option as well. But you know what? Fuck. I'm not sure which one is the best outcome. Don't pressure her if she doesn't want to talk. It's okay if you don't want to tell me. She quickly shakes her head.
No, it's fine. It's Eurobeat.
I blink. Oh. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
It's because the music is so energizing and fast-paced. The beats make you want to get up and move, and the...
What if I pick this? Yeah, I don't know about that. Whenever I hear Eurobeat, I imagine a I imagine her Honda Civic driving through a quiet suburb at 3 a.m. in the morning, thinking they're a race car and waking everyone up with their unnecessarily loud exhaust, even though they're struggling to go above the speed limit. Iris blinks.
That is oddly specific. It sounds like you had a really bad experience with Eurobeat, which left you with a negative impression.
Well, we phrase it in a really polite way, kinda. You're probably right. She shifts on the couch, a playful sparkle in her eye.
Although, I'm impressed you knew my first car by make and model.
Say what now? I knew it! Iris smiles.
Thank you for the chat and for finding my bracelet.
Yeah, we're just literally spending most of our time just trying to pick like the best option to go for. She'll share if you want to. I stay quiet and wait for her to speak.
It's Eurobeat.
I can see why she was hesitant. That's not a genre I would have expected from her. Huh, interesting choice.
It's because the music is so energizing and fast-paced.
We can skip this part as well. I'm open to listen to it. Her enthusiasm piqued my interest, and I want to check it out too. Do you have a song that you recommend? I'd love to check it out. Iris grins excitedly.
I know just the track. Search
Yeah,
for Deja Vu by Conce Dorifto.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Either one of these... Yeah, this might be the one. Yeah, I think the dialogue ends up being the same. Alright, since we picked Eurobeat, I don't think these two will end up with the CG. I'm gonna pick this one for later on. Unplug and see what happens. There is a simple solution to this. I plug the earbuds from my phone and raise the volume. Then I hit play. The speakers give the song an inconsistent sound quality, but it gets the job done. Compared to other Eurobeat tracks, this one is better than the average. As a first pick, it's good. Iris bobs along to the beat. Her eyes are closed and there's a smile on her lips. When the track ends, she opens her eyes.
I know it sounded a bit tingy since the phone speakers were struggling to keep up, but what did you think?
Will we actually mention her car model this one? Yeah. But why did we even listen to Eurobeat in the first place, right? Listen to it solo. I slip in the earbuds and start the track. The song has a strong beat, which is what I expected from a Eurobeat track. Still, I find it surprisingly catchy. Iris waits patiently as I listen, bobbing slightly to the thumping rhythm. Once the track is over, she eagerly waits for me to remove the earbuds.
So, what did you think?
At least it changed the option to Eurobeat isn't really good from Eurobeat is trash. But even if we pick Eurobeat is trash, the option is literally like... The option actually changed to like... We still phrase it in a more mild way. And not say it like an asshole, right? But yeah. Now for the most anticipated part, the CG. Here. I offer one of the earbuds. She blinks in surprise. You need to make sure it's the right track. These apps aren't always accurate if there's a remix.
That's a good point. Let me see which song you picked.
She leans over to verify the track, but does not accept my earbud.
Yep, that's the right one. Let me know what you think.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I guess we're not close enough for her to feel comfortable sharing the same pair of earbuds with me. I slip in the earbuds and start the track. We kinda messed it up. Because I think in some cases we're not supposed to be an asshole, right? because I remember that one part where we kind of agitated her for a bit because we said we want a reward for flying through the nebula storm. Yeah, I think we've messed up that part. I slip in the airbot and start the track, but you know what? I want to make sure, since we kinda unlocked that CG, we can check this out. Yeah, that's this CG right here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Yeah, we messed it up. Yeah, we messed that up, but we are going, how do I put it? Okay, we are at 5. We are okay. I'm not gonna bother restarting the entire mission, but I'm gonna. Okay, I probably will restart a run in the past, and then yeah, we can share first. But she doesn't want to use it.
That's a good... Yep, that...
Yeah, we kind of messed that one up. Oh, okay. Thanks. I don't know which one is the... I think we messed up like a few of the times. I slip in the earbuds and start the track. We're just gonna... pick the first option this time. All I can say is I'm itching to fly the Eidos again.
Whether driving or flying, Eurobeat makes you want to go fast.
Now imagine if you got your pilot hooked on that need for speed.
Am I going to regret this decision?
Possibly. Iris giggles. For once, she seems completely relaxed around me, and I think it's because we found a shared interest. Suddenly, her phone rings. She glances at the number, and from her expression, I know what she's about to say.
I'm sorry. I need to take this.
I grin. I thought as much. Go do what you need to do. She offers me an apologetic smile before pushing herself to her feet. Just before she leaves, she turns back to me.
Thank you for the chat, and for helping me find my bracelet. I hope we can do it again soon.
Sure. We'll make a scavenger hunt out of finding all of your jewelry. Iris blinks before she smiles.
I meant chatting.
Oh, right. Of course. I grin knowingly. She flashes me one last grin before exiting the lounge. Once I'm on my own, I lean back into the couch and vibe to my playlist. You know what? I am going to... Since we know that we messed up, I don't feel right anymore. I wanna restart the entire scenario for no reason. We're gonna still use the same name, and yeah, stick with these two names. Pick the tactician trait, and we are going to skip until that part of the story. So first things first, we are going to skip this entire part, and yeah, we're gonna keep with the default third option because it's pretty sure that we picked the first two options in the first run. More than ready. We're gonna keep picking, and we have a checkpoint. Yeah, I'm sorry that you have to sit with me through this. Try the next door this time. Childhood nickname. Grab the keycard and exit the room. Ah, no wonder. Yeah, the loading is kinda hindering our progress, but I'm not sure how long would that take to reach that point in the story. But if we actually reach that point, I'm really sorry. visit the bridge for now. And I'm not gonna be an asshole this one. Did I pick the first option before? How did you know? I catch a flicker of a grin twitch at the corner of her mouth.
Just a hunch.
I take another look around, particularly at the flight controls. If I'm not mistaken, this is a GR9 class transport ship and we can skip this part. I can respect that answer. We're gonna...
I've got some things to take care of before we fly out. It might not seem like it, but you're in good hands with Kai.
A sudden beeping from Iris's waist interrupts us. She quickly checks her phone and then turns to me, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this part is...
So, stuck with the captain, huh? Bet that was a disappointment when you were hoping for me instead.
He winks. First option, I guess. I was just exploring the ship and figured I'd check out the bridge.
Ah, you came for the chair, didn't you?
Kai knowingly taps his nose. Yup. Kai collapses into his chair and pats the seat next to him. Yeah, and then we're gonna pick this option. I don't think it matters. Yeah, if we fail this one, I'm just gonna end the episode because I think we'll be taking a lot more time to reach that point in the story. Yeah, pretty much the episode if we can't continue, the episode kinda ends and already ended once you reach the point where you reach, how do I put it? Where you reach the point where you listen music with Iris, and then yeah. If you guys don't want to see me skip and then not continue, I'm gonna let you guys know whether if I did skip this the story. Have I picked the first option before?
So, first mission with us. Are you ready?
Before I can answer, someone else enters the lounge. Yeah, this is Vela, right? First option. Thanks, I can tell. I'm really looking forward to working with everyone. Yeah, this is also an opportunity for me to go through some of the options.
The feeling is mutual.
A moment later, Iris and Kai both enter the lounge, cutting our conversations short. Iris glances at me and nods. Yeah, we're gonna keep skipping. I think it's because we also accidentally got punched by the other guy. By the mercenary. If we didn't get punched, probably nothing important. Yeah, we're gonna keep skipping. Yeah, I'm gonna keep picking like the third option. It feels like if because this is the third one, we're gonna default to. We're gonna skip with the we're gonna keep with the consistency as well. Of course it was. And when Iris appears, I'm gonna pick like the best option. This isn't good. Yeah, we're gonna go back as well. And we're gonna discuss our way. I'm with Iris. I think with her, I can't pick like any stupid options. I could be a jackass, but not an asshole. Or like focus on the mission. With a quick shake of my head, I refocus on the task at hand and continue following Iris. She keeps up a quick pace as we move through the vents, wasting no time.
Are you two keeping up?
I glance back and see Kai isn't far behind me. Yeah, we're with you. We soon reach the end of the vent and come to a stop as Iris works on getting it open. And we can still Skip this part. Kai emerges from the vent and joins us. It lands at the guard.
We need to deal with him.
What if we stay silent? Ah, wrong option, I suppose. It's best if I hang back for now. Iris and Kai can handle this. I'm not sure if I wanna pick this option. But now that we've picked this, Kai glances at Iris, who nods. He creeps towards the front of the desk, staying low so he isn't spotted. Iris hides in the shadows on the other side of the guard. Once she's in place, Kai kicks over a potted plant and Iris starts out before the guard can react. She covers his mouth as she warps and wraps an arm around his neck. He struggles but soon falls limp. Iris slides him down his chair before she puts his hat down, obscuring his eyes from view.
Nice work, boss.
Let's keep moving. We don't want to be here when he wakes up.
She gestures for me to follow and then leads us into an unlit corridor. And this part is the same, right? We can skip this entire part. Stun the guard. Yeah, we're gonna pick some parts that will like somehow benefit us.
This is it.
Skip this part as well. Yeah, I'm sorry if I wanna restart this to get the best option. Yeah, because I know that we probably missed some CGs. Although with Luna, Luna's a bit different. Depending on what Luna's reaction to some CGs, like it would change depending on which option you choose. If you choose the second option, she would kind of smirk, and then if you choose the first option, I think she'll have that innocent look and pretend that and just mess with you, right? She will have that innocent look, like the one with the cucumber, for example. Gonna keep not exactly third option. It's in line with what I was expecting to do, so no problems here. Iris nods.
Either way, I appreciate your help with the mission.
I sit down at the table across from her. So I nod and think back on the mission. Were there any parts I could have improved? Yeah, I think we could have just knocked the guard out. Iris seems to have guessed my thoughts.
The center mass shot you landed on the guard in the corridor is very impressive, even by IAP standards. You've got some fast reflexes.
We're gonna skip this entire part as well, just so that we can reach that scene. Or worst case scenario, I'm thinking on restarting this entire scene in the next episode. Or maybe this episode won't even be up, and by the time you are watching the other episodes, I would probably make another take and tell you guys about it. Not making a face. We haven't reached. Yeah, we still have to skip the entire part of the introductory. Still don't trust it. Cut the BS. Yeah, the apathetic option is more or less a time skip. Glad the mission was successful. Or maybe because we chose the third option too much and then she doesn't feel anything about us. Close the door. This time we're gonna pick this option. I struggled with low gravity in training, so I decided to play it safe. Readying myself, I pushed myself off the ground using my arms to swing into a spin. The gravity is weaker than I thought and I spin much faster than intended. Luckily, I still land on my feet after 3 full turns.
You can do better than that.
With my vision still reeling, I try to focus on Vela and Kai. Can I wait until there aren't two of each of you? Wait at last.
That's probably a good idea.
We can skip this part and...
Are you still seeing double?
Ah, oh, the dialogue change. I laugh. Thankfully, no. I'm used to the standard gravity that's on every planet and space station, so coming out of it was a bit of a system shock.
That's what makes it fun.
I grin. This part is the same. Yeah, we can... I want to skip as much as possible without... But I still want to be adventurous and pick some of the options that I never picked before. But with Luna, we're gonna go with like the more how is that going to help? Yeah, I also want to keep the consistency. If I never chose those options. Just fruit. We part ways and we head up the stairs, and now we... Yeah, if we fail this entire skip, and I guess we are going to... Sure, this time. And then could be a tell. Yeah, it's also sometimes this is an intuitive trait. Be as accurate as possible. Nothing else. I shrug. I didn't notice anything else. Iris nods.
That makes me feel better.
And this part is the same. Yeah, we're gonna try and skip. If we still didn't get that option, I'm thinking on just straight up and ending the episode. So yeah, the episode is technically short because yeah, we end the episode listening to music with Iris, and that's about it. And we're gonna go with a different option that is, you know, the option that is to turn Rook in. This is nice. Thanks. This option, I'm not sure which is the one that seems like... Do the pledge? I feel like some of the options is because we never pick the correct ones. Because I think in some of Iris's routes, I don't think I should be picking options like I shouldn't be picking the second nor third option, but sometimes the first option is also a safe one. But yeah, I think the best one would be to choose the intuitive trait so I won't mess it up. This one is with Celeste yet again. I don't know why.
Hey, big bro. It's been a couple days.
There's a guy too. What if we pick this one? I cross my arms. Haha, okay, very funny. She giggles.
I mean, I thought it was.
And yeah, we're gonna skip this entire part as well. Yeah, I kind of feel the headache sink in. Just think on how do I get the best outcome for the music scene. Or for the... yeah. If she doesn't accept the earbud, that means we fail. This is where we go through the nebula storm. Yeah. Pick this option. we're gonna also skip
We're all
this.
good, thanks to you. Going through a complete nebula storm and coming out with no ship damage is unheard of.
Yeah, this part is the same. I white green splits my face and my chest feels light from the compliment. Yeah, I keep wanna skip this part. Not even real. Rather not. I'm okay, thanks. And then I guess we'll meet Iris because we spend less time with Vela. I think that's the case. Or rather, I don't think it matters because we're gonna meet with Vela if we have no ship damage. This is the part. First option, I guess. Oh wait, I could pick the third option because we never picked it. But yeah, color celery. You mean that kids show? First option? Not think too much. Worst case scenario, if we don't get any of the options, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm not sure whether if we can still get that. But if this episode actually went up, that means I managed to get that seed. Important to be thorough. Well, hello to you too. Come on. Yeah, the loading is also like eating some of the time. It's his funeral. Luna, nope, not gonna interact with the other girls. Yeah, we're gonna also try to get to... Yeah, if we fail, I'm gonna just straight up end the episode. Or worst case scenario, I'm gonna make a third take and like restart the entire thing. This time, bringing back alive, I think we'll have a better outcome. Yeah, we won't go against their moral principles as well. Yeah, I think this is the part where we starts to mess things up, right? Used to field ops. Yeah, I'm gonna also keep being consistent as... For the second one is also like a good option. Sometimes being the totally the good guy isn't a... stop him. Block. And we're gonna skip. Yeah, luckily we didn't press slip. There's also the part... I also missed that one part back. I think the more important part is on the quick time events. This part is the same. I don't know why I can't skip it. Iris waits for us to settle down, but then she continues. And then we can... Yeah, we are not close to Luna.
I don't know where the money comes from, but I do know that...
Yeah, we're gonna skip this part. I don't know why some parts are not skippable. Because now I'm concerned. Color celery. Let you know when it's done. It's not a big deal. She doesn't need to know why. Yeah, this time I'm gonna check this option as well. You don't have to worry about it. Everything's fine. So let's cross our arms and huffs.
Telling someone who's worried not to worry is like telling someone who's upset to just calm down. It's the opposite of helpful.
Uh-oh, she's really upset now.
I know you're hiding something from me. I don't understand why. You're not just a transport service, are you?
This part isn't this part the same? What makes you say that?
A regular cargo ship would never survive a nebula storm, and would never risk jumping into one no matter what, which means you're on some kind of armored ship.
Yeah, this part is the exact same part as well. Get comfortable in bed and fall asleep immediately. Yay! Now that we're almost back on track. Do you? Yeah, he lets his balls out when he sleeps. Blah blah blah, your choice. Okay, worst case scenario. Okay, see how it plays out first, and then okay, I'm gonna make the scum save right here, but we are still gonna turn him in. I'm gonna go with that option, and right after this I think we will have a chance to listen to music with Iris. Shoot, but I'm faster. Keep skipping, skip, blah 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 blah. Skip. Yeah, we are going to hunt for wording is vague. Yeah, I feel like some of the options doesn't matter, but only I think with Iris, I think I need to win some QTEs. And the mission and the first mission with her, I think I could have picked one option, but I feel like I made a mistake. Eurobeat. Share the earbuds. Come on. Here. Take it. I offer her one of the earbuds. She blinks in surprise. You need to make sure that it's the right track. These apps aren't always accurate if there's a remix.
That's a good point. Let me see which song you picked.
I guess I failed. Why? Why did I fail? Is it because I have to pick, for example, maybe here? How about this option? I'm torn. On one hand, I know we're here to do a job, but I actually believe in what he's doing. Honestly, it's really refreshing to see someone who's so passionate about their people. I can see why you were elected, and it's a shame your representatives aren't supporting you. Nathan softens into a smile.
I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, I agree. Somebody needs to stand up to those jackals. Who better than Rook?
Luna remains quiet while Kai shrugs. We all look at Iris, who hasn't broken her silence.
What do you want to do, Captain?
Iris looks Nathan up and down, confidently meeting his gaze. Then she drops her arms and turns to us.
Looks like this contract was a bust, team. Let's get out of here.
Bella grins broadly, nodding her head. Luna offers a small smile, and Kai just shrugs. I nod in appreciation. Walking away is the right decision, and I'm glad Iris agrees. Only Nathan seems stunned by her reaction. He stops Iris when she heads towards the doors.
Wait, where are you going?
Back to our ship. We'll need to find a new mission. Unfortunately, Rook got the best of us. I guess he'll live to fight another day.
Nathan's confusion melts into appreciation. He nods and offers his hand.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
Iris takes it in a firm handshake, then she turns back to the door.
Let's go.
We filter out of the room. I offer Nathan one last grin before following Iris out of the building. Yeah, I feel like the scene with Iris is... I don't know which is the best course. We can skip this part entirely.
So, you think letting Rook go was the best decision for everyone?
Of course! Someone needs to stand up to the corruption in the government, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, I agree. Everyone benefits.
Well, not everyone. The officials he's fighting against don't seem like they're benefiting.
They're the ones in the wrong. They don't deserve to benefit.
Kai raises his hands and laughs.
Yikes, remind me not to get on Vela's bad side.
Vela grins.
Kai does bring up a good point, though.
Oh, we never actually seen this part as well.
That's a first.
Luna giggles. Kai crosses his arms.
I'll have you know, I am very wise. But what exactly was my good point?
The power struggle between Rook and the rest of the government will continue. It's already caused some violence, and I'm certain that things will only escalate the longer Rook disrupts their plans.
Yeah, missing line here though. She sighs.
I think his message is important, but I wish there was another way for him to go about spreading it.
I didn't think about that.
Me neither.
Luckily, none of this stuff affects us.
Iris nods.
Exactly. Rook and his affairs are the responsibility of the Union. After hearing his story, I realized that this mission ran much deeper into their local politics than what was initially shared. It's better that we stay out of it.
Iris' reasoning makes sense. At the end of the day, none of this is really our business anyway. It's true, we wouldn't want any of this to catch up to us later. Kai sighs.
True or not, you'd think this guy would be a little more grateful for all we've done for him.
What do you mean?
Well, we spent all this time and energy into tracking him down. Then, after listening to his story, we even decided to let him go. And what have we got to show for it? Nothing. Not even one measly little credit of gratitude. Oh, this just goes to show that Rook is nothing more than a...
Oh, we've just received a generous anonymous donation.
true gentleman, a scholar, and a very worthy advocate and supporter of the people.
God, Kai, oh my god.
Really, Kai?
What? He's a good man, and it's high time he got the praise that he deserves.
Vela rolls her eyes while Luna giggles.
That is some admirable appreciation for his cause.
And what a noble cause it is.
Geez, with all of that flip-flopping, are you sure you aren't a politician?
Kai grins.
All right, I've distributed the credits. Now that our mission here is officially complete, let's focus on the next one.
Right.
Vela grins smugly. Yeah, this entire part is the same. We'll be hunting for a new navigator now. The wording is vague. Curious about the song? Eurobeat? Share. Listen to it, god damn it! Accept the earbud! I offer one of the earbuds, she brings a surprise. Did we fail again?
That's a good point. Yep, that's the right one. Let me know what you think.
God damn it. You know what? We're gonna figure this out in the next episode, so we just try everything we can. But earlier on, we basically went and did the Rook mission. Then after that, we tried to get Iris to accept the earbuds, and we gone through all of the music genre options to see which one she liked. But so far, she doesn't accept the earbud, so I'm not sure which is the correct approach to Iris, because yeah, she's a hard one to read as well. But for now, I'm just gonna end the episode right here. So we are gonna figure things out in the next one and see whether we can get Iris to accept our earbuds. Yeah, maybe because our ears have a lot of those, I don't know, earwax. We have too much ear shit in our ears, and then Iris sees it and was grossed out by it. I have no idea. Maybe we should clean our ears. But anyway, we are going to figure everything out by the next episode. So we're just gonna figure things out in the next one. We're gonna try and see whether we can get Iris accept our earbud. So for now, I'm just gonna end this episode right here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Stay safe and have a great day. Bye bye.